switch gears and talk more about your actual writing.
Yeah, sure.
Is there
It's
a
on?
method that you follow to like track readership? Is there a specific tone that you adapt for your writing, or is it just kind of yourself writing what you want?
That's more of a writing style question about how people write the way they write. Some blogs are hard to read, and that's part of some people who should have a blog aren't strong writers. They shouldn't be writing. They should be posting video.
I noticed that with your blog though.
What's that?
While I'm reading,
You're not a strong writer. You should be posting video.
When I read your blog, I can actually hear you say it.
Well,
It's almost exactly the way you speak.
Yeah, that is virtually what I'm trying to do. I got advice from Paul Vasey at CBC one time saying, listen, if you want to communicate with people, you are a pretty good storyteller. Tell people stories. What's the stuff you're writing? What is this? This is not the story. He said, tell me the story about this thing you wrote. And I said it the way I say it. And he was like, that's what people want to hear. That's what I want to hear. This is crap. This is garbage. Get it out of here. Go rewrite it. This was private mentorship. So I was like, people don't want to hear me write the way I talk. And I just changed it. I started writing the way I talked. So people who might not have the confidence or gift of gab, they might be apt to do something different. Do video, do audio. Like, that's what podcasting is all about.
Yeah.
Podcasters are very shy. They're usually very shy, nerdy people, but they know their stuff backwards and forwards. So now they have a way to interact where no one can see them, and they can edit. So if they make a mistake, they can go and they can edit and fix it up. And like, if you got to work to your strengths. Personally, I don't mind doing audio, I don't mind doing video, and I don't mind writing. And again, I started it as the writing exercise, the opportunity to write every day and hone the writing skill. When I write for the Windsor Star, it's different. It's different. It's short, concise, and it's like what do they call that? It is. It's gonna make me crazy. I'm gonna waste 7 minutes of video trying to think of a word. It's like, kung fu, or it's a particular school of thought that you have to adhere to when you're writing for certain things. So yeah, blog writing is very it's pretty laid back, I think. I read some people's blogs. I read some people's blogs and they're so technical, or they're so so business. It's like, I can't read this. And that's not just
something they can relate to.
right. So if you're a lawyer, or you are in business, or you prefer that kind of writing, then a blog that's written that way is more for you. Some people might read mine and go, I can't even follow this guy. It's like reading someone talking. It's like reading a script. And they might hate that, but I haven't heard anything like that yet. So yeah, I try to keep it. It's me. It's my voice. So I try to write that way for that in particular. Anything else?
Yeah.
I guess another thing we need to focus on for our presentation is taking your blog and then pushing it into the city. So basically, I think an important question is what interests you the most in Windsor, and what you think people should become interested in. I know that's a big question, but the Big Walk, Broken City, there's interests that are coming out of your blog. So what may stand as the most important?
The greatest thing I've been noticing lately is strength in numbers, the growing of the creative class, i.e. people who read, listen to music, appreciate locally produced food, local, meeting the people whose music you buy, meeting the people whose art you buy, meeting the people who make your coffee, meeting the people who grow your coffee. Whoa, that's not happening yet, but the community aspect of things blows me away. This is a city right now, and Windsor specifically. Windsor is well, I should ask you, there's not enough time, but describe Windsor. Well, struggling, auto town. What you're going to hear, talk to most anybody, they're going to say something negative. This city is so ripe for greatness now. How does it get worse? The opportunity is everywhere. So it's putting that spark into more people, like, hello, like there's so much opportunity right now through these groups making statements like Broken City Lab is, or Scale Down, and that's through community involvement. It doesn't mean you have to volunteer at a soup kitchen or something. Because people hear community involvement, that's what they think they got to do. People should volunteer at soup kitchens, but that's not necessary. It's about knowing who lives next to you. It's about giving a shit about how a city is laid out, why it's laid out that way. Giving a crap about our health, why it's deteriorating. Well, because no one moves anymore. We drive our cars. All those issues, there's so many issues. So I'll put them under that umbrella. That community, caring about the city, seeing the opportunity here, and taking care of our own. And being innovative. Like, being innovative, doing something else, not doing the status quo. Status quo is garbage. No one's interested in status quo. The longer we do it and try and cling to it, the worse it is for us and for you and for anybody who lives here, anybody running a business here. Status quo is crap. So it's about imagining Windsor to be what we want it to be. Like, that's what I want to promote. I want to promote people doing stuff they think they can't do.
Going on that, you take a lot of ideas from other cities and other events that they're doing. Where are you getting all this information?
The web. Google Reader. Google Reader has been great for me because all the websites I want to visit, I use Google Reader. It's just a feed reader. So you use it to read other people's blogs, and you look and you go, oh, no, he didn't post today, she didn't post today, she didn't post today, so you don't click on their site, you don't type in their website, you don't waste your time, you go to the places where new posts are. One of the great things that's been created is started from a site called Gothamist, Gothamist. It's a website for New York. It tells you what's going on, what's on TV in the New York City, Manhattan region, like on what channel. It tells you, I don't care about that, and you shouldn't if you live there, but it tells you like restaurant stuff. It's like all the blogs in Windsor can put into one would be called Windsorist. You get it? But it is a chain. You can't just have Windsorist. They'll sue your ass. So they have Bostonist, Phillyist, San Francisco is SFist, so S-Fist. Los Angeles is LAist. So I subscribe to the LAist, San Franciscoist, Bostonist, and it's like they have a thing called Pencil This In, or events calendar every day. Every day. It's like, here's what's happening in our city right now. There's a Blood for Art show. What? Red Cross has beds set up in a gallery. You don't buy artwork. It's donated by the artists. You buy it with pints of blood. What? And you read that and you tell someone who works next door, like, at the gallery, have you ever thought of selling, like, art for blood? What are you talking about? Well, you're having trouble getting press, right, for this squat little experimental art place. What better than blood flying around in here? Like,
that's crazy.
Do this.
Awesome.
Contact the Red Cross. You'll get press. Yeah, but that idea happened in San Francisco. It's not my idea, but people bore all the time, and it would be fantastic if it happened here. It would be great. So I like other people's ingenuity. I love seeing people come up with new ideas. I love it, and seeing them